And we're going to start by Boy Rava. 15 lines down. Yesterday we did a little extra, only because today's daf is a good Menachos daf. Give us a little it's a shasugya, as we were told, to give us a little head start. Huh?
Joey retracted his message.
Who's Joey?
Viviani.
Maisa Shaya, tell me. Okay, Boy Rava. Koimetz shemitza shmonoi agabi eitzimau. So we have the kmitza, and he squeezed the kmitza, which is the mixture of the flour, the soilus, and the shemen, and he squeezed some of it out. What's the problem with squeezing some of it out? It's chaser now. Agabi eitzimau. Now, it's not chaser completely because the oil is still here. It's right in front of us. It's on the wood. Chiburi oilin koilum damu, oilav koilum damu. So the question is, do we say that since the wood is on the mizbeach and he's going to put the kmitza on the wood, so maybe they're like one, and the oil that's missing, that's on the wood, will be connected to the mincha, and we don't have any oil missing. Or the wood and the mincha are separate, and the mincha is missing oil. Isn't that the same question that Rabbi Yochanan and Rish Lakish had? And therefore, why are you mesupik? Why you bring this up? The itmar regarding kachim bachutz. You're not allowed to bring a carbon outside of the Beis Hamikdash. So it says, Hamala Eiver She'im Boi Kazayis. You only chayev if you bring a full kazayis outside of the Beis Hamikdash. So he had an Eiver, he had a limb that doesn't have a kazayis on its own. Ve'etzem Ashlim L'Kazayis. But together with the bone, it's a full kazayis. Rabbi Yochanan Omar Chayev, Rish Lakish Omar Potter. What's the machlokes? We said this exact shayla. Rabbi Yochanan Omar Chayev, Chiburei oilin, something that's connected to what goes on the Beis Hamikdash, on the mizbeach. Oilin, we said, means something that goes on the mizbeach. What goes on the mizbeach? What's connected to what goes on the mizbeach? The bone. Ke'oilin damu. It has the same halacha, it has the same status as what goes on the mizbeach, which is the meat. So what's connected to the meat, the bone, has the same halacha as the meat. Rish Lakish Omar Patur, Chiburi oilin lav koilin damu. Because the bone and the meat are separate and they don't have the same halacha. Memela, you have less than a kazayis. If you have less than a kazayis, you're not over on chutz l'mikdash. So the same exact shiloh should be by us. We have a kmitza and you have the oil on the wood, and the shiloh is of chibur of oilin is koilin or not. It's the same shiloh.
The etzem is mechubah to the basar?
Right at this point, yes, but it could be not. It could fall apart. It doesn't matter, because what's the shiloh betzem by etzem? If the bone falls off the meat, you don't have to put it back on the mizbeach. The whole shiloh of paku, yeah, right. If it flies off from the flame, you're not mechuyev. Why? Because it's not really part of the carbon. So does it? But could it help you to be mitzaref to kazayis? Zod the Gemara. Tiboyle Rabbi Yochanan. Says the Gemara, Tiboyle Rabbi Yochanan, Tiboyle Rish Lakish. No, it's still a different question. Why? Tiboyle Rabbi Yochanan, kind of like Rabbi Yochanan also melo be'etzem dimino the basarhu. Maybe Rabbi Yochanan says that it could be mashlim. It could fill the kazayis. Why? Because it's part of the same animal. But this oil has no shaykhs to the wood.
He's asking by etzem, or is he asking yeshivas? The etzem is in a basar. The etzem is really part of the basar. Or is that it's talking about?
Most of us only slept 2 hours.
Yes. So that's why it makes sense. Not even.
Not even, he says. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakolim b'dvaroi.
It's very good.
Be'etzem, is the etzem part of the basar or not?
It's the etzem part of the That's okay.
Yeah. I understood. I just said I don't have the strength to laugh. That's what I'm saying. Oy dilma afilu rishlakish lekomar elo be'etzem. I can't even say it. Rish Lakish only said his halacha when it comes to a bone, the bar mifrashu, because it's supposed to separate itself from the meat. It's not supposed to be part of the meat. Be part of shlav mitzvah adure. There's no mitzvah to return it back to the mizbeach if it pops off the mizbeach. There's no inyan. It's not meat. Aval shemen delav bar mifrashu loy. Shemen is not intended to be squeezed out of the kmitza. It's supposed to be there, and it's supposed to be part of it. And Lu Yitzur, I don't think there's such a mitzvah, but Lu Yitzur popped off the mizbeach, you probably put it back on. Or maybe there's no difference between the bone and the shemen and the wood, and it's all the same. And then Rabbi Yochanan and Rish Lakish, who say their halacha over here, would say it also in our case of shemen that was squeezed out onto the wood, teiku. Okay. This was the Agadata part of today's sugya. Yeah. Zok the Mishnah. Shtei menachos shloi nikmitzu v'nisor v'zu b'zu. You have two menachos that did not have kmitza. So you have one isar in a flour mixed with another isar in a flour. They're sitting next to each other. They're touching each other. If you can perform the kmitza without mixing the two menachos, then they're both kosher. You could be makriv of them. Vimlav psulois. If not, then they are pasul. Because it says in the pasuk misol ta, you have to take the kmitza out of its soilus. And if you have a problem of them being connected, they're intertwined, they're mixed in with each other. Now you're taking from the soilus of number 2 of the second mincha, and that's a big problem.
Don't say brera.
Brera. Why would you say brera? No.
Because if they're all mixed together, you take 2, and that's all that.
No. Brera means that they're actually separating. You don't know what the separation is. Over here, you're saying they are mixed in. You can't say brera on a physical thing that's mixed in. How do you say brera? Let's say this color is a brown flour, and this is white, and they mixed in with each other. And now you take a scoop and you have white and brown in your hand. You say brera? How do you say brera? It's brown.
Are you saying there's always going to be mixed in from the other one?
Not always. In a case that they're mixed in, we don't know what the case is. The Mishnah gives you an example. If they're not mixed together, let's say they're just touching side by side, so then you can take. But if they're literally mixed in, the bowl went like this. Now you took your kmitza, took some of the other silas.
So against the misalta.
Yeah, it's not misalta. Koimetz shenisar v'mincha shaloi nikmitza.
Is that difference in chaser and yeser when you say misalta? Or is that the same issue? It's just you're bringing it back to the pasuk, right?
I don't think you have a chaser here because you're putting both of them on the mizbeach. At the end of the day,
Each kmitza,
What?
That kmitza will have.
Each kmitza is chaser.
That kmitza will have either yeser or chaser.
okay, yeah.
So
He's saying, so why don't you bring that as a problem? Why are you saying misalta? Okay.
Get to it.
So now you have a different case. He performed the kmitza on mincha A, and it got mixed in with mincha B that wasn't taken at all. Lo yaktir, you don't do haktara. Now if you turn to Daf Chav Beis Amud Aleph, Rashi in Lo yaktir says, De'ein haktara mitzvah elo bakoimetz. So Rashi says it's not a mitzvah to put it on the mizbeach. He doesn't say it's asur. It's not a mitzvah. You don't do it. What if you go ahead and you do it?
It says.
It might be okay.
There's your, it's chaser, like Ron was saying.
Yeah, but some want to be medayik that if you put it on, Rashi just says there's no mitzvah, but if you put it on, you're mekayim. He's asking, what do you do with chaser? I don't know. Okay. Vim hiktir zushanik mitzvah, oil ba'alam. Now, I'm sorry, I think I skipped here. Koimet shenisariv b'mincha sheloi nikmitza lo yaktir. Vim hiktir.
What got mixed up? Just the koimetz?
The koimetz of A
With the mincha.
with the mincha B.
Koimetz.
Koimetz A with the entire mincha B.
Lo yaktir.
Lo yaktir. Vim hiktir. Zu shenikmitza lo ba'alim. If he went ahead and he was maktir it, even though he shouldn't, but l'mais at the end of the day, his whole kmitza went onto the mizbeach, so he got a kapara. Oil l'bailam. V'zu sheloi nikmitza lo yoil l'bailam.
Because Kmitza wasn't taken.
Kmitza wasn't taken. There's no chiddush here really. Nisarev kumtza b'shiorel. What happened if its own koimetz A got mixed in with the shirayim A? Fell back in. Oy b'shioreh shechaverta, or in the shirayim of B, lo yaktir. Now that's another problem. Not like we said before that maybe the pshat is there's no mitzvah. Over here it's an isser. Why is it an isser? Because it says, we're going to see soon, it says lo yitaktir mimenu, and we learn kol shemimenu li ishim lo yitaktiru. We have this also in Zvachim. That once you're maktir, what?
How come it's not chesar, it's not yeter?
Yeter?
There's more in it. It's not really, it's not misalta anymore.
You mean there's more than a koimetz?
Yes.
More than a
Yes,
koimetz?
because now it's
the extra thing you're putting up.
Right.
It's still
He's asking why is it not yeter?
No, because yeser is in the
Yes,
kmitza
yeser is
itself.
within the
That's in the
kmitza
kmitza itself when you take the kmitza. Here you have the kmitza and it's mixed in with, now you put in the kmitza.
You had the kmitza, right. B'shas, by the way, B'shas the kmitza was a perfect
But that
kmitza.
shirayim is not part of the kmitza. It's shirayim.
No, but Mendy, also another thing is, once you did the kmitza, at that point, there's no yeter. Later on, you added yeter to it. It fell into another bowl. I don't think that's a problem. B'shas kmitza. So but wait a minute. What is the issue here? The issue is that we learned. We'll learn it here. Once you're makter your koimetz, then you're not allowed to add anything. You're not allowed to take other parts of the mincha and put them on the mizbeach. Then you have the isser of kol shemenu liishim lo yitaktiru. Yeah. Once you're mekayim, right? You put on a piece of meat onto the mizbeach. You're not allowed to put on more. Once you put on the kmitza, you're not allowed to put on more. So over here, since he put on the kmitza, he's not allowed to put on the shirayim. The shirayim is an isser to put on. That's already isser d'oraisa. Not a mitzvah of not putting it on. Yes, a mitzvah, not a mitzvah. Over here it's isser. Vim hikter. But if he was over and he put on the kmitza together with the shirayim, oil l'bailam, because at the end of the day, you had the kmitza. Oh. Omer Rav Chizda. Nevela betela b'shchuta. If I have one piece of nevela and two pieces of shchuta, yesterday we discussed min b'minoi, bottle or not bottle. Over here we have l'chayr, what seems like one min. We have meat. So you have a piece of meat that's nevela and two pieces of meat that are kosher. Is that min b'minoi?
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's not min b'minoi because one is a nevela and one is kosher. They look the same. Halachically, you're right. So maybe min b'minoi, we're going to see. Maybe the man that holds min b'minoi is a halacha thing, not physical. It looks the same. Halachically, it's not the same. Right? Yes, it was yesterday. Today's a new thing. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we had in Zvachim that dam is not mevatel dam, even though you have chulin and kachim together.
Now that touchdown, whether it's min b'minoi.
Right. The whole sugi. So, in order to bring some fun, so to speak, so you know what I'm talking about for a second, because it's going to become a little confusing. Batel and mevatel. A mevatel means the nullifier, the one that's mevatel the other thing, and batel is the thing that becomes batel. So just to make it a little like a cartoon shtickle. So it was 2 a.m. No, before slichas. You have a shark. Oh, it's a little joke. I'm not an artist, but the shark Klapei, this little guy, the shark is going to be mevatel the guy in a second. He's about to be mevatel him.
So don't, it's disproportionate. You did a great start, you did a terrible person.
I worked really hard on this guy. Don't be mevatel this guy. So this is bottle. This guy is bottle. Now also, because he's very little and he's very small, this is the roiv and this is the miut. This is the mevatel and this is the bottle. So we're going to have here that Rav Chisda says we look at the mevatel. We care about the mevatel, and Rav Chanina says we care about the bottle. So that's basically our sugya today. The shark or the man.
Shark looks happy.
Yeah, he's about to have a nice meal. Yeah, he is very sad. He chaps what's going to happen in a second. He's about to be bottled.
Because he's completely bald.
If I had more time, it would be a lot different. Fine. We're going to hold on to this for a second. Again, what's the mevatel? The shark. The bottle is the man. Fine. Says Rav Chisda, we look at the mevatel. Nevela, again. So nevela betela b'shchuta. Rashi says, what does it mean a nevela becomes bottle to the shchuta? If you have two parts, kosher, one part treif, the treif becomes bottle to the shchuta. The nevela, okay, sorry, nevela. You can't correct me on those. I'm waiting for the big things. yeah, okay, fine. You have the nevela, it was one part. To the shchuta, that's two parts. Now, beneged to what? You can't eat it. You're not going to be able to eat the nevela. However, says Rashi, it's neged to tumah. If you touched one piece, I'm going to say you're not tameh. Why? Because you most probably touched one of the two shchutos. That's the whole shayla
Why
here.
can you get the achila? Why can it?
Because it's not negel achil. Negel achila, you're over. You're right, but you don't have it. That's not our sugi, but you don't have that bittul. They're going to agree that beneged achila you don't have it. Why? I don't know.
If they were cooked together.
What?
If they were cooked together, there's the achila of the shchuta.
Yeah, but what if you just grabbed one and you took a bite out of it? Are you chayiv? You're not chayiv. Then you'd be chayiv because you don't have the bittul. Now he explains. She efsha l'shchuta shete'osa nevela. What's the mevatel? The mevatel over here. If you have the shchuta and you have the nevela, what's the mevatel and what's the bottle?
Shchuta is the mevatel.
Very good. The shchuta is the mevatel, and the nevela is the bottle. The shchuta, right? Good. The shchuta can never become a nevela. Once you shechted it, it's shechted, it's kosher, it can't become a nevela. Nevela could become a shchuta, says the Gemara, in Svara. How? Eventually, when it becomes so disgusting and so spoiled and rotten, it loses its tumah. That's the halacha. You have a piece of meat that's tameh.
You're not going to be tummy?
No, it's poka. It flies away. The tumah flies away. What? Mam is so spoiled that when it becomes spoiled, really spoiled. Yeah, yeah. Nothing to do with taruvas. A piece of nevela all by itself has like a halacha thing that it turns into shchita, that it loses its tumah.
It's not trade. Because it's not food. Yeah.
That's
Same thing here. Because it's not food. Right, because the leaves are also here. It's not anything. It's just this stuff. No, it's not food.
Okay. Why? He says, Ushchuta eina betela benevela. The shchuta part cannot become bottle to nevela. So if you have 2-to-1 the opposite way, 2 nevela and 1 shchuta, here the mevatel cannot get the bottle. Why? She'efshel nevela shetiyasa shchuta, delchi masrucha parcha tu masa. So the nevela can become like a shchuta. So therefore, it has halacha like the shchuta. And memela what?
Since it can become
So-
it's usher this.
Whoa. Again, let me start again. I just confused myself.
Two nevelas and one shchuta, and you touched one, you're also going to assume you touched a nevela.
If you have 2,
Nevelas and one shchuta. The opposite case.
no, you can't. No,
Two nevelas and
no,
one
because
shchuta,
over there, no, since the shchuta, but since the shchuta cannot become a nevela, so it can't be bottle. Memela becomes min b'she'enu minoi. We have to take the next step. It's a min, it becomes 2 minim. And min b'she'enu minoi is bottle. He's mevatel it. The other min can be mevatel it. If you have min b'minoi,
The first case we got klor.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have 2 shchutos and 1 avela, we're good.
why are you good? Why are you good?
Right.
I have a very shvacha chart here. Mom is shvach, because I did it literally 3 minutes before I came here.
And what's the other way around?
Here. Let me show you real quickly here. If you have 2 shchutos, that is called the mevad because it's the roiv. You have 1 avail, it's called the bottle. Now we're in Rav Chizda. We didn't get to the bottom, so don't peek. According to Rav Chizda, it's min b'she'enu minoi, and it's bottle. Is that true?
No, that's wrong. No,
Yes, it's true.
no, it's not true.
Yes, it is true.
No, it's not.
It's min b'she'enu minoi.
No.
Nevela could become a
That's
shchuta.
right. When you go to Rav Chizda, you go to
Depends,
Mevatel.
is
Right.
full characteristics or halacha characteristics.
Exactly. You go by the shark. You always go by the mevatel. And the mevatel cannot turn into nevela. So memela, it's not bottle. So you have min b'she'enoi minoi, and min b'she'enoi minoi equals bottle. Let's start a different thing. If you have min b'minoi, loy bottle. Right? Remember we had yesterday two dams. You have a dam of a shar of kachim, and you have dam of chulin because they're the same min. Loy bottle. Yes. We're talking in Rav Yehuda now, by the way. But if it's min b'she'enoi minoi,
Like what? Like an avela and a shchuto?
No.
no, like 2 separate minim, like shemen and a kmitza, like soilus and shemen, let's say. Then it's bottle. Min b'she'enu minoi, they're so different than each other that the roiv can be vatal the other one. Okay. So now, going back to here, if we only consider the mevatel according to Rav Chizda, so I care about the mevatel, the roiv guy. So if you have 2 shchutas, he's considered the mevatel.
Right.
The mevatel cannot become, the shchuta cannot become nevela.
Right.
If it cannot become nevela, how many minim do we have? 1 or 2? 2. And 2, it's bottle. 2 minim is bottle. Since they're considered 2 minim, they become bottle. If one was mevatel the other, then we have 1 min and 1 min loy bottle. It's a little
If it's Nevela, if the Mevatel is Nevela, that's the second.
right.
Nevela could be.
I didn't have time to do more charts.
Then it's
First
one
case
by
is
six
min
million.
b'minoi.
That's right.
It's
Then
not
it's-
bottle.
The second case is min b'minoi.
Right. Right. Exactly. Well, according to Rav Chizda.
Yeah.
You see over here, that's why I have to read this. Min b'she'enoi minoi equals bottle. Min b'minoi is loy bottle. The question is this a min b'minoi or min b'she'enoi minoi? According to Rav Chizda, this is a min b'she'enoi minoi. Why? Because the shchuta can never become nevela. So if the shchuta is not nevela, it's 2 separate minim. But according to Rav Chanina, we're going to see in a second, we look at the bottle, not the mevatel. So the bottle could become, a nevela could become shchuta, and therefore it's 1 min. 1 min loy bottle. It's mamish the reversed halacha.
First case will be min b'minoi, and the second case will be min b'minoi.
And therefore what? איך זה נכנס לסוגיה?
Oh, is a shchuta bottle to the nevela? Is the nevela bottle to the shchuta? If we, in a case that we have 2 pieces of shchuta and 1 piece of nevela, does it become bottle or not? If it's 2 against 1, but the shchuta cannot become nevela, so it's min b'she'enoi minoi and min b'she'enoi minoi bottle. According to Rav Chizda.
He looks from the bottom.
Rav Chizda, you see, it says over here, Rav Chizda looks at the mevatel. Rav Chanina, look at the bottle. So the shchuta cannot become, according to him, the shchuta cannot become a nevela, and memela have 2 minim. According to him,
Therefore, let's go step
if it cannot become him, becomes bottle. A little bit opposite of what you would typically think. since you have two minim,
Because we become batel.
if you have chametz and matzah, let's say we call that two minim. You understand that one is mevatel the other? So over here also, if I have a nevela, it could be mevatel, if not a nevela. If you have shchuta and nevela, and shchuta does not become nevela, so you have two minim, one is mevatel the other. I have 50% more, I have two pieces of shchuta versus one piece of nevela. The shchuta eats him up. He becomes...
According to Rav Chisda.
No, so according to Rav Chisda, he can't eat him because it's two separate things. And because it's two separate things, he could eat him. He's mevatel him.
So Rav is going to say the exact opposite.
Rav Chisda is mamish the exact opposite.
It has to be the exact opposite.
Rav Chisda is mamish the exact opposite. According to Rav Chisda, we don't go like this, we go like here. We go best the basar, the little guy, the bottle.
Ask us a question. That's it.
We're talking about kavod. We're talking about kavod. We're not talking about.
Here's the question. If you have one min, if halachically becomes one min, is mevatel the other thing in it? You have shchuta and nevela and they're considered one min. Is it mevatel each other? Yes or no? That's the shayla here. Min b'minoi loy batel. It's not mevatel.
This is all according to Rabbi Yehuda, min b'min is not batel.
Yeah, we're all Rabbi Yehuda now. Min b'minoi loy batel. Min b'sheni yamite batel. The shayla is, how do you get the two minim? You get the two minim if you look at the mevatel, then you're stuck with two minim. You have a shchuta that never becomes an avela. If it can't physically become an avela, so you have two minim. Halachically, again, halachically. This is back to the halacha, because you have two pieces of meat. But halachically, the two.
So the case would be matzah could become chometz.
My biggest nightmare is if I have to go back to the sugya tomorrow.
You're talking about
Let's try to turn this page.
You're talking about kol kavod.
No, please.
No, because otherwise everybody said that it's min b'min.
Kol kavua, kemechza,
We
mechza.
said that if it's with these 10 butchers and there's one, so that we said that shchuta and nevela is the same.
My head is spinning like this. You just went the opposite way now. Kol kavua.
No, I'm saying this.
Okay, let's go.
We'll get to
Fine.
it.
Rabbi Chanina Amar. Rabbi Chanina says no. We look at the bottle guy. Kol she'ef shaloi liyos kemoyu enoi bottle. We look at the miut. So if it could be like him, it doesn't become bottle. And therefore what? If it doesn't become bottle, then we have min b'minoi. V'chol she'ef shaloi liyos kemoyu bottle. Says the Gemara, leave it the man. Yesterday we had Rabbanon. What do Rabbanon say? Rabbanon say, Dafka, whatever goes on top of the Mizbeach, not a korban oilo, but anything that goes on top of the Mizbeach, are not mevatel each other. Aval min b'minoi batel. But any min b'minoi is mevatel each other. So over here you have min b'minoi, it should be mevatel each other. That's Mendy's question, really. We see that Rabbi Yehuda holds by blood, chulin and kachim that became mixed in, that one cannot become the other, right? Chulin blood can never become kachim blood, and kachim blood can never become chulin blood. And what does he say? That they're not mevatel each other. Ein dam mevatel dam. So he goes, not halachically, he goes by what it looks like, by mitzias. Vidi, min b'minoyu. So shchuta and nevela should always be min b'minoi, regardless of halacha. You see, he doesn't care about halacha. He doesn't care if it turns into nevela, turns into shchuta. It's just, yeah. According to
Both.
Because of oil.
different reason. Yeah.
According to Chacham mitzvah oilin, it's the same.
Right, and according to Rabbi
Yehuda,
that we know. Elo aliba de Rabbi Chia. No, it's going according to Rabbi Chia. The Tony Rabbi Chia nevela ushchuta betelois zu bezu. Rabbi Chia holds. So let's see Rashi a second. Betelois zu bezu. Rashi explains it's only going on one side. Rabbi Chanina and Rav Chisda mefarshet taima de Rabbi Chia. The machlokes that we just had between Rabbi Chanina and Rav Chisda, if we go by the mevatel or the bottle, they're explaining Rabbi Chia. Ubal pligi the Rav Chisda sova nevela b'shchuta omer Rabbi Chia, v'lo shchuta b'nevela. he's only talking about one case of that the nevela is batal in shchut. V'leishchuta min nevela. Reb Chanina mefarish ibcha.
This is against Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Chia is against Rabbi Yehuda.
Hold on. But Reb Chia is saying that a min b'mino is not batal. And a shchuta nevela
Yes.
is considered a min shaloi b'minoi.
In some cases.
Yeah. Okay, Zok the Gemara. Alib the man. I alib the Rabbanon, Hamri, Oilenhu, Deloy Mevatli Adodi. It goes by, all we care about is whether it goes in the Mizbeach or not. Vi alib the Rabbi Yehuda, Kol b'miminoi, Rabbi Yehuda loy batal. So Manav Shach. According to Rabbi Yehuda, every min b'minoi is not batal. So,
Same question we had before.
Yeah.
We have on Rabbi Chia.
exactly. So even shchut and nevela should not become batal. Says the Gemara, Lo'ilam ali b'der Rabbi Yehuda. V'chi ka'amar Rabbi Yehuda min b'mina lo batal. Hanem mili heichod de'efshalei lemehevik avosei. Yes, the Gemara is just sticking in a little bit of a pshat there. Rabbi Yehuda holds min b'mina lo batal. When is it not batal? When heichod de'efshalei lemehevik avosei. When eventually it could be like him. Aval heichod halachically. Aval heichod lo efshalei lemehevik avosei batal. But when halachically it cannot be like him, like shchuta can never become nevela, so then it becomes what? Min b'she eino minoi, and then it's batal. Ubaka mifligi, and the Gemara explains that something we kind of already knew. The Rav Chizda Sava Basar mevatel as linon. Do I need to pull out the chart?
That's a nice chart. Even give it a little fin in the back.
Very good for downloading.
Rav Chanina Sava Basar batel as linon. Fine. So now the Gemara is going to go through three rayas that basically they're all the same. You know one, you know them all, basically. Says the
Why is Dam after 11?
no questions, okay?
5 minutes, and there's no coffee on there either. You can tell everyone.
Zok the Gemara. Tna, we learned in our Mishnah. Shtei menachos.
We're trying to prove that this is the machlokes.
Yeah, what's the raya now?
That's the machlokes of Chizda.
I don't know.
We'll see in a second.
He's still on the kavua.
We're gonna see soon. Not like one, like we're gonna bring it right to one of them. Shtei menachos shalei nikmitzu v'nesar v'zu b'zu. I'm learning it for the first time with you guys. Okay,
We're learning together.
we're learning together. Shtei menachos shalei nikmitzu v'nesar v'zu b'zu. You had two menachos that you didn't perform the kmitzi yet. And they got mixed in with each other. That's our Mishnah. If you could perform the kmitza and not have any problems in mixture, do it. Vimlav psulois. If you do, if you can't, you don't do it. Why it's possible? You did kmitza on one. What happened to the second one? You did kmitza on mincha A. What happened to mincha B? Idoch havelei shirayim. I need you. Where are you going? It's too bad. He has to do simonim. Fine. We'll try to do without him. In the comments,
On that one.
the second, that one. No. The rest of it becomes shirayim.
It just becomes one big mincha.
No.
So how does the rest become shirayim?
The rest of that
The
one.
rest of that.
There are two here. These two are touching. I took
Okay.
from one,
Yeah.
the rest of this becomes shirayim.
Okay.
Now we don't say that what you took the mincha out of should get rid of. It's like a shchuta getting rid of the nevela. The good mincha, the one that's kosher, should be mevatel, the one that no kaimetz was taken from it.
Unkometz mincha is called teva.
Yeah, unkaimetz mincha is called tevel in this case. It's not tevel, but it means that it's
like unshumed produce.
Right.
It's like unkometz.
exactly.
Why should the Shirayim move out to the Tevel? It's not
If
more.
it's two different things.
But it's not
Now-
more, it's not a row. It's
Oh,
Exactly
same
the
amount.
same.
Not only that, it's less.
it's less.
It has
A
to
little
come
bit.
less.
This much less.
Yeah, I don't know why you're over here. No shilas now.
Question.
We're explaining.
When we,
You have any? No.
now, Don't, over here we can use my line, I haven't used it in months. Don't let the pshat get in the way of the daf. Fine. I coined it, by the way. 15 years ago. Fine. Now, what do we have here? Is this, when we look at these two menachos, Monday I see your head is spinning. I told you got to prepare this. When we're looking at these two menachos, are they both oilin on the mizbeach?
Yes. They're both.
No.
No.
One is cannot be fixed.
Right.
Oh, Shirayim is not oil.
Right. We don't have oilin here. We don't have oilin. So Mimela Chachamim Rabbanan who say that oilin, only oilin, are not mevatel. Rabbanan ami oilin hu d'lo mevatli. Only oilin are mevatli hadadi. Hamim b'minoi batel. So since over here they don't, not everything goes on the mizbeach. So you have a mim b'minoi. It's all the same flour. It should be batel.
So our Mishnah cannot be
It's
Rabbanon.
like Rabbanan.
So our Mishnah
Yehuda's
cannot be
also saying
Rabbanan.
about that.
No, so stop us, it's a cookie rubber.
No, mim she'eino minoi is mevatel. Hamim b'minoi, no, but according to Chachamim, that's in Rabbi Yehuda. According to Chachamim, oilin is not mevatel, but mim b'minoi is. We're going into Rabbanon.
So our Mishnah cannot be Rabbanon.
No, you're right.
Right. It cannot be Rabbanon.
Right.
Elapshita Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda says, mim b'minoi loy batel. Bishleim lemanda omar basar. So now it depends. In Rabbi Yehuda, which Reb Chizda and Reb Chanina are mechulik in Rabbi Yehuda. Bishleim lemanda omar basar batel as linon. If you go according to Reb Chanina, they go by the batel, which is the miut. Batel have a kimivatel. Eventually, the tevel can become a mincha. How? The lechik comments midoch have the shirayim. If you take a kmitza out of it, then it will become shirayim. Kihani. And then it will be min b'minoi, and min b'minoi, according to Rabbi Yehuda, loy batel.
You never took the full amount. Everything you take is mixed together. So you only took a half of the comments.
No consciousness.
No. This is going in the Mishnah that you could take from each one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Take which one, of course it's okay.
Yeah. Elo lemando omar basar. Sorry. Elo lemando omar basar mevatel as linon. But according to Rav Chizda, they go after the big guy, the shirayim. Shirayim equal have a tivla. The shirayim can never become on shirayim. So memelo what? It becomes min b'she'enoi minoi. Since it cannot become like the other one, it becomes min she'enoi minoi. And min b'she'enoi minoi, according to Yehuda, batel. Oh, the oilam is holding. Baruch Hashem. Mendy, did you check out on me? What's going on here? Okay.
So it depends how much, which is the bigger amount.
Yeah, but he had a problem. We had one issue. Reuven is going to look into it. Your one issue. Remember what it was over there? That it was the miyut. The shirayim. Okay.
It's talking about a bigger mincha.
No, it's very clear. What's the
It says much smaller than Shirayim.
Ukan. Okay. You said the wrong word. It should have been like, what's raiv? What does batel mean? Okay, fine. Zez zok the Gemara. Hasam kidur b'zeiro. There's another. The Omer of Zeiro nemra aktor bekoimet v'nemra aktor b'shirayim. Ma'aktor hamur bekoimet in akoimet mevatel chaveroi. Just like the koimet. Why? Because oilin. One is not mevatel. Avaktor hamur b'shirayim and shirayim mevatlin es hakoimet. They're also considered koimets. So there's another reason Reb Zeir says why it's not, because it doesn't become batel, because there's a pasuk. Gzeir Shava. Just like Mak Torah Amur b'Koimetz Ein HaKoimetz Mevatel Es Chaveroi. So over here we look at Afak Torah Amur b'Shirayim and Shirayim Mevatel Es HaKoimetz. You can't have Shirayim be Mevatel. You asked that the Shirayim should be Mevatel the Koimetz. You say no, you can't, because of the Gzeir Shava. We view it like oilin. That's the Svar Binding. But we have Gzeir Shava here. That tells us you can't be Mevatel. You have a question, why not? Have Gzeir Shava. Toshma. Now it's the same thing over from a different part. You you have a koimetz that got mixed in with a mincha, shloi nikmitza lo yakter. So you have one koimetz, a good kmitza, with a mincha that's not good, never took kmitza from it. The second part of the Mishnah. Lo yakter, vim hikter. So we said in Rashi that it's not a mitzvah to be makter, fine. Vim hikter, zu shenikmitza also lebailim, but if you did it, he has a kapara, v'zu shenikmitza lo also lebailim. V'lo ikem evatele tivla lo koimetz. Again, the same thing. The non kmitza mincha B wasn't mevatel the kmitza, which is the miut. It's understandable. You have a large amount. It's not mevatel the smaller kmitza. Mani irabanon hamri oilin hudeloy mevatel hadodi hamim b'minoi batel. According to Rabbanon, it should be mevatel because it's min b'minoi. The only time it's not mevatel is when they go on the mizbeach. Elabshita Rabbi Yehuda. According to Rav Chizda, you go after the shark, mevatel have a kibotel. The tevel becomes kmitza. Why? The whole purto chazi lemikmatzminei. So it becomes minoi loy batel. Elamando Omar basal batel as linon. But according to Rav Chanina, that you go after the batel koimetz miko have a tivlo. If you look at the kmitza, which is the batel, it never becomes tevel lemed. The what? You cannot be mevatel or koimetz. Toshma. Nesar of kumtza b'shirayim shechaver. Everybody should please do chazar. Please.
This is the third proof? Second.
Third. Same exact thing. We're going on to the third proof. Toshma nesar of kumtza b'shirayim. The third case in the Mishnah that the koimetz got mixed in with its own shirayim, or v'shel chaverta lo yakter v'migdal also lebailim v'hocha deloy have mevatel kevatel. The shirayim can never become koimetz. The loy come mevatel shirayim lekoimetz. So over here is the kasha, both according to Rav Chizda and both according to Rav Chanina, it's min b'sheni minoi, and it should become batel. Mani irabana, they say only by oilin, but not here. V'chulu v'chulu. Or zero never aktor b'koimetz, never aktor b'shirayim. Over here the Gemara is mefarish it more. Maktor amur b'koimetz and koimetz v'vadel is chaveroi. Aktor amur b'shirayim and shirayim and v'vadel misak koimetz. Adkan.
Tashma is also a proof, a fourth proof.
You know what? Let's just do this. It'll take 2 seconds. It's a fourth proof. It's a little different, but it's not hard. Toshma, tiblo beketzach. He took a matzah and he dipped it into a lot of spices. B'shum shum, b'chol minu tvalim, all sorts of spices. Sheira. Why? Matzah he. El shenikras matzah tubelas. It's called a matzah. It has the name of a matzah. Just it's a very dipped matzah.
What did you say?
He took a matzah on Pesach. As he was baking it, he put it into a ton of sesame seeds. Mamish like Israelis. They take the pizza, dip it into the shumshum, whatever they do. Everything is sumsum. Exactly. The ragalach, all the things that you're not supposed to do, this guy did it. He took the matzah, he's metabel b'sumsum. Okay, it's kosher because we call it a matzah, we don't care about the things. Kosoka daitoch, the apish lo, tvolim tfei mi matzah. The havamina was, he put more sesame than dough. If you look at it like Reb Chanina, so you look at the dough, the miut, batel have mevatel. So then the matzah will become like sesame. Why the lechima apsha? When matzah becomes spoiled, I never knew it could become spoiled, but if it comes spoiled, have like a tvalim. It'll have the same halacha as the spices eventually. But if you go after the mevatel, in this case by matzah and tvalim, and the tvalim are more than the matzah. What's the mevatel? The spices. The ruba matzah he. Sorry. Tvalim miko have a matzah. It never could become matzah, so it's mimsheni minoi. No, we're not talking about that there's more spices than matzah. The ruba matzah v'loy batlo. We're talking about that the matzah is more, and that's why it's not batlo. They kenami diktoni matzah El shenikers matzah tubelas from the lashon of matzah it's mashma that it is the roiv, and that's why it's not batlo. Shma mino. We're going back to easier stuff.
Try to what's up those charts.
Okay.
I'll use it.
Really?
Yeah, it's very good.
I mean, the second chart, I literally, I wish I had more time. The chart, okay. Yishkoyach. Make sure you don't erase. Not on cancel, just end.
Shark Tank today.
I love the Shark.
What do you say?
Shark Tank. Today's share is called Shark Tank.